Hi y'all, welcome to Williams Weather. In this video I'll be taking a look at the upcoming winter storm and severe weather threat today, as well as I'll see if there will be any more severe weather and winter storms in the near future. We'll be breaking that all down coming up in this video. Alright y'all, let's break down the time frame of when the worst of this winter storm will occur, where I know got the winter storm warning in effect for some areas through Thursday. You see it's going to be starting to fire up in the Oklahoma area right around 10-11 o'clock on Tuesday. Then we rolling through the winter storm warning through Wednesday morning and getting out of the winter storm advisory in morning area by Thursday and heading into the northeast by the early morning hours of Thursday as well. And on the backside of that, some more snow showers or lake effect bands for another snowstorm starts coming down, and I'll break that down as we head into the long-term forecast. Let's go ahead and look at how much snow you could expect. We're going to look at the National Weather Service blend of models. As you can see here in the dark blue, y'all be getting right around 5 to 8 inches here in Texas, Missouri, and Arkansas, and into northwest Indiana. Y'all getting around 5 to 8 inches. Right around that, right around there is around 3 to 6. Surrounding that in the light blue is right around 1 to 3 inches. Now, who sees the most snowfall is determined on who gets rain and who don't. On this southern side here, down in southern Indiana, this is where you could see more above average temperatures. Now, if you go below freezing, you're going to be obviously seeing more in the terms of snowfall. But I'm thinking y'all will be seeing a lot more rain than you will be seeing snow. Alright, the winter weather impacts for the next 3 days. Looks like major impacts here in the red. And the orange, those are moderate impacts. And the yellow, that is minor impacts. Now, as far as severe weather goes, it looks like there is an enhanced risk today issued by the Storm Prediction Center down here in southwest Alabama all the way over into southeast Texas. That the main threat's going to be all hazards possible, but the main threat's being a tornado and wind threat, with the tornado threat being a 10% hatched area in the yellow. As far as hail goes, there's a 15% chance in the yellow down here in southeast Texas. And as far as damaging wind goes, that's the biggest risk today, which is a 30% chance down in southwest Alabama, down into eastern Louisiana. There is a slight risk issued, spanning from far southeast Virginia all the way down into the panhandle of Florida. The main risk tomorrow will mainly just be a tornado and damaging wind threat, with the tornado threat being a 5% chance in the red, and the damaging wind threat being a 15% chance in the yellow, with hardly no hail chance to speak of at all. As far as the day 3 threats go, there is none. No severe weather to worry about. Now, there's also flooding. There's a flooding threat as well. There's a slight risk for excessive rainfall in yellow here, spanning from far southwest Mississippi all the way down into southeast Texas. Now, how much rainfall could you expect in the next 48 hours? Looks like upwards of 1 to 2 inches is expected. Now, let's take a look at the time frame for when you could expect the worst of the severe weather. We're going to go with a high resolution rapid refresh model. Now, temperatures are going to be in the 70s with dew points in the 70s as well. So it's definitely a moist, unstable atmosphere. And I'll show you the significant tornadic parameters here in a little bit. As you can see, we're starting off right around 1 o'clock. That's 1x expected to get started. As you can see, we got some prefrontal confluence bands. That's any supercell that's ahead of the main line. Any supercell forms ahead of the main line could spawn a tornado today. As you can see, the squall line starts getting organized right around 1 to 2 o'clock. It looks like some hail is going to be possible with some storms as well. Please be weather aware today, y'all. Tornado watch will most likely be issued by the time this video gets out today. Nowhere to go when that tornado warning is issued, by the way. It looks like it'll start getting out of the area right around 8, 9 o'clock tonight and heading into the slight risk zone by the early morning hours of Wednesday. I'll show you all the significant tornadic parameters. And let's take all the severe weather possibilities, cape, wind shear, and all that, and puts it all in one model run. It spits out total, which this is a 3 out of 10 in this area. This is a sounding and photograph. See, temperatures in the 70s with dew points in the upper 60s. Now, there's not much cape to speak of. Low cape, high shear event. As you see, we've got some curved photographs, right moving photographs out there. And capes down into the 1500s. Surface-based capes down in 1300. Mixed layer capes about 1400. So low cape, high shear event, but still, this could be a big day for tornadoes, so do take it seriously. Nowhere to go when a tornado warning is issued, preferably a basement or storm shelter, but if you do not have those, then make sure you have as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Now, you live in a trailer, just go to a Walmart or anywhere to seek shelter, because a trailer is not going to be a good place to seek shelter at. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the long-term forecast to see what we could expect as we head into February. Alright, we're going to look at the GFS model, where I know I got that winter storm setting up out here in this area, and the severe weather event down south. Now that'll push out by Thursday as another storm system's going to be setting up over there by the Dakotas by the 26th, and it's going to head down by Friday around 7 o'clock, affecting the Midwest and Ohio Valley area into the Northeast, as another one's going to be setting up right behind that by Sunday, bringing lots of rain to the south and some snow to the north into the Northeast. That'll get it out, and we'll be sort of a zonal flow pattern. Lots of snow in the Rockies, up in the ski slopes, dry out by California, where y'all had that atmospheric river event for another big storm system. Now this is over 200 hours out, so do take it with a grain of salt. It looks like by February 2nd, looks like another snowmaker is going to be on the way. For all you snow lovers out there, y'all been wanting snow. This has been sort of a snowless winter out in the eastern part of the United States this year. It looks like y'all be getting what you wished for. Now we'll keep y'all updated on this if this does change, and it will possibly change as it is 200 hours out. But if this does happen, looks like it's going to be a big snowmaker, and it could be bringing some severe weather to the south again. That'll be getting out of the country by Friday on the 3rd by 7 o'clock. For another storm system rolls through the Ohio Valley Midwest, bringing some heavy rain to the south by the 6th. That'll get out. That's it for this model run. So we'll wind it back to that February 2nd event. This is 200 hours out. This most likely won't happen, but I will keep y'all updated on Williams Weather Facebook page. I'm not going to show y'all the snow map just yet, because I don't want to put fear into anybody. I don't want y'all getting your bread and milk just yet on this cookies. But it looks like it could possibly happen. Let's go ahead and we're going to take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature and precipitation outlook before we look at the actual temperatures. Now it looks like winter's making a comeback, y'all. Looks like way below average temperatures here in the blue and in the red, and it's above average. And in white, we're near normal. As we head into the 8 to 14 day forecast, as far as temperatures go, as we head into February, like way below average for much of the country and above average for some of the country down here in the southeast part. As far as precip goes, here in the orange up here in the North Dakota into Minnesota, y'all gonna be below average, but much above average for much of the country. 8 to 14 days, just much of the country is above average, except for down here in the orange, down here in southwest Kansas into Texas into Arizona. Now exactly how cold will it get? Now heading into February, right now we're gonna be below average for much of the country. Like as we head in February, we're going to be coming back into those negative temperatures again. I'll show you a polar front's going to be starting to come down in the beginning of right around the 2nd. Right around the time that winter storm is going to be coming through the Midwest and Ohio Valley, bringing severe weather down south as well. That event will most likely not happen, but I will keep y'all updated. As you can see, there's those negative temperatures again in the green. You see this? Negative temperatures. That polar front's going to be coming down. Looks like winter's on its way back, y'all. So that'll do it for this video. To sum it up, basically, if you have to get out today on Tuesday into Thursday, if you're in the winter storm warning and advisory, please be careful. If you're in the severe weather area today, then please be weather aware. Know where to go when that tornado warning is issued. And heading into February, looks like a couple more storm systems going to be rolling through the Ohio Valley area, with a big storm system affecting the Ohio Valley area on the 2nd. Now we'll keep y'all updated on that. It most likely won't happen, but I will keep y'all updated if it does, and I'll show y'all how much snow you could see on that day. Looks like out west, y'all gonna be drying out.